It's not even like
In this first cartoon, we have a man sitting in his backyard where he has a picture of himself, a list of information, a comment box, and a status that says chilling out. The caption reads, "Why can't you use Facebook like everybody else?" In the second cartoon, we have two people at a bus stop. One man says, "Hi, I'm Jason." The other woman says, "Hi, I'm Jenny. Want to know more? Go to facebook.com for my daily schedule, a list of my phobias, a list of my medications, any and all people I've met in the past 24 hours. Both examples are illustrations of humorous ways that Facebook has impacted human behaviorism. What is this phenomenon called Facebook? Facebook has now grown into one of the largest information empires of all the social networking sites. There may be many benefits to Facebook, including the ability to contact people from around the world, receive updates and be informed of new events, and promote creative expression, just to name a few. But there are also substantial drawbacks. I urge you throughout this presentation to consider that the use of Facebook can cause social and developmental problems, can be a tool used to waste time, and creates privacy issues, and as such should be dealt with caution. First and foremost, we must recognize that Facebook can cause social and developmental problems. It is true that many companies use social networking to advertise their products. Facebook also can be used positively to post updates and schedule events with large groups of people with minimal hassle. However, according to the article "Social Websites Harm Children's Brains," Representative Derby writes, "The use of social networking sites can cause personality and brain disorders in children, such as the inability to have real conversations, limited attention spans, a need for instant gratification, ADHD, and self-centered personalities. The fast pace of the sites may rewire the brain with repeated exposure because parts of the brain used for traditional offline activities become underused." Eric Sigmund, a writer and speaker on health and psychology, confirms Derby's basic conclusion in The Biologist. The hours per day of face-to-face socializing have declined as the use of social media has increased. People who use these sites frequently are prone to social isolation. Although it is not an issue that other types of communication are becoming more prominent, it is still important for individuals to develop their interpersonal relations through face-to-face social settings. Megan Rizzo writes in the article, "The Negative Effects of Facebook," mental health professionals worry that cyber interactions discourage face-to-face contact. It is far easier to log onto a website and chat with friends than it is to drive to their homes and see them in person, but physical human interaction is important to someone's well-being. Of course, it is just a matter of Facebook users being careful about the amount of time they spend on Facebook, but this brings forth the second issue. Secondly, Facebook can be a tool used to waste time. Many teachers use social networking sites for educational purposes, and students may use it for the same reason as well. Many people also use Facebook to communicate with those they have not seen for a while, or people from various parts of the world. But negatively, the sites offer many time-wasting activities that supplant more productive activities. Teens spend an average of 9 hours per week on social networking sites, says an article from procon.org. Megan Rizzo again writes in The Negative Effects of Facebook, "For some unknown and mysterious reason, time moves rapidly when one finds oneself engaged in certain Facebook applications. Facebook is the ultimate enabler for those with a tendency to procrastinate. These habits are nearly impossible to break. They are so addictive, in fact, that many Facebook users will log on from their workplace, putting their very livelihoods in jeopardy. In fact, many of my friends had to make a decision to delete their Facebook pages because they recognized how much time they wasted on it." Lastly, Facebook causes many privacy issues. According to a letter written from John Conyers, a chairman of the United States Congress, to the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, they wanted to know why the company had frequently allowed information of Facebook users to be given to third parties, often without their knowledge and assent. Information was sent to companies to know how to market better, and also to federal agencies where personal information could be stored and recorded. There are privacy settings on Facebook, but a majority of individuals ignore the privacy settings or don't even know they exist. However, some do use privacy settings so that only their friends can see their profiles. But the greater part of individuals has hundreds of friends, and it is impossible to be on close personal terms with all of them. John Barbelotti writes from the Operations Warfare Center, "Unwanted people can gain access to Facebook and retrieve information, not only from profiles, but also pictures, comments, and conversations between two other parties." He cites an incident where a soldier posted information on a raid, including the unit involved and the place and time of the operation. Fortunately, the military was able to cancel the raid before disaster occurred because of vigilant Facebook friends. True, Facebook can allow for people to show creative expression, but some people put up too much information and unnecessarily put themselves and others at risk. In general, Facebook is a huge issue that affects all aspects of life, including a person's safety, how they spend their time, and their social and developmental health. There are many aspects of Facebook that are good, but we need to face facts. Many individuals are unaware of the risks, do not use proper discretion in what they post, and also cannot manage time properly to balance their daily lives and their Facebook pages. There are plenty of available options to communicate with others, including phone, email, and even webcam. People need to be willing to evaluate their Facebooks and learn how to properly maintain their use of it to protect their relationships with others and ultimately their quality of life.